My Story of an Ice Cube by Maya Fernando. Hi, my name is Little Miss Ice Cube. Today we're going to go on an exciting adventure. I live in a big house with a little girl. As a solid, this is what my particles look like. When I'm solid, I have a defined shape and a defined volume. As you can see, my particles are all really close together, so that means that they can only vibrate on the spot. But even though they do vibrate, they have really little energy. One day, the little girl took me out of the freezer, and she put me in a cup. Then I was on a hot plate, and the next thing I know, I was melting. This means that the intermolecular distance between my particles gets bigger. This is what my particles look like when I'm liquid. From being a defined shape and defined volume as a solid, as a liquid I'd be an undefined shape but a defined volume. As you can see, my particles are super spread out like this, and that means that they can move around more. Heat was added, and that means that energy was added. So that means that now, as a liquid, I can move around and I'm a much more free. I'm water now, but you still kept me on the hot plate. So then, I went through the process of turning into a gas. That's called evaporation. When I evaporate, it means that the intermolecular distance between the particles gets even bigger. This is what my particles look like as a gas. Now these particles are super spread out, and they have lots and lots of energy. They got that energy because more heat was added. And when more heat was added, that means that the intermolecular distance between my particles gets even bigger. When that happens, it means that I've gone from an undefined shape and defined volume as a liquid to undefined shape and undefined volume. I was floating around the kitchen for a while until I found the cold countertop. When I was there, I felt really tired, like energy was being sucked away. After a while, I turned into water again. That's called condensation. Thankfully, the little girl found me again and put me back into my home, the freezer. And I lived happily ever after. That's all, folks. Thank you for taking this amazing adventure with me through the phases of matter. I hope that you learned something from this video. Bye!